And last night I was talking a lot about the challenges that we have, defilements, hindrances. And when I was sharing with you about using the effacement sutta and noticing this, what it kind of being able to name, sometimes being able to name what we're experiencing can really help us know how to deal with it. And I mentioned irritation, but the deeper discovery using the Santussikā Sutta in that same situation with my mom aging and my taking care of her and feeling that irritation was that what I realized was behind it was really resentment. And that was surprising. And, one of the first reactions you may have experienced too when we recognize something that's going on in our mind that we don't want is to feel bad about it, and that's just natural. But we want to be able to come to that with a lot of kindness. And it was very helpful for me to see that there was resentment there, because then I could investigate, what was I holding on to from the past? What was my perception of the relationship and how, how I would feel hurt by things, and where was she coming from? And there certainly was a period of time before that when I was sometimes would have the thought, if she loved me, she wouldn't treat me like this. But during that reflection and investigation of the resentment, reflecting on where she would be coming from, saying the things that I would feel hurt by, I recognized that it was really just coming out of her own anxiety, and it didn't have anything to do with me. And then I could have a lot of compassion and I could let it go. So it's this kind of process. I don't think you can really put a step-by-step description of how it unfolds for each of us. But the ingredients that help to bring us to a place of feeling settled and peaceful and accepting and over it, really without any repression, suppression, or ignoring it, really include that investigation part, that understanding of the wide range of challenges that come into human life and into the mind that inhibit us from being fully happy and free, and an enormous amount of kindness and compassion for ourselves. And then, of course, we're able to have that kindness and compassion for others. So the major encouragement that I want to convey this morning is to really bring a lot of metta into your practice. If it isn't already there, or, increase your attention on it, because it's so vital. And there's a sutta about the awakening factors where the Buddha talks about cultivating loving kindness, cultivating metta along with each one of them. That each of them can be developed with metta infused in it, with it. So I think what we'll do right now is to do a little guided meditation.